need to chill. Baby Bill, I'm going higher than the hill. Am I even in your will? You need to chill, like he needs to calm down, chill out, take a chill pill, you know what I mean. Baby Bill. Bill rhymes with chill, and when you call someone a baby, you're downgrading them, so that worked out when I was making my lyrics. And then I said, I'm going higher than the hill, like when you're going higher in life, like you're succeeding, like that's when I say Joel TV on top. I'm going higher than the hill. Am I even in your will? And if you don't know, like a will is like just like a piece of paper or whatever, a document that states when you die, they get like what you own or something, part of what you own or your money or something, like if you cared about them. So I said, am I even in your will? Like, does he even care about me? Because at the time, like, we had beef and he was hating on me. Your hair is red, you little arrowhead, go to bed, your career is dead. Your hair is red, which it is. And then I said, you little airhead, it rhymes. And then I said, go to bed. When you tell someone to go to bed, you're like, get out of here, I don't want nothing to do with you, go to bed. And then I said, your career is dead. And I know people are going to say, Joel, Greg doesn't have a career. And I know, but he's got like a reputation, he's got something to stand for. And like, whatever that is, I said career, and I said your career's dead, and dead rhymes with that stuff. And death is significant, so I had to include that in the diss track, that road. You said you hacked me, you lost, I have the key, now I'm about to spill the tea. If you didn't know, a few months ago, I thought I was hacked on YouTube, but I wasn't. It was just YouTube temporarily disabled my account because I got into copyright trouble. But Greg texted me and said, I hacked you, Joel. When I was trying to find out, like, if someone was messing with my account or hacking me, he told me he hacked me. And I've got text proof to show. And so I included in the diss track and said, you said you hacked me, you lost, I have the key. And when someone's lost, like, they need help, and I can try and help them. You lost, I have the key. Now, I'm about to spill the tea, and we all know what tea is, like the gossip or the rumors. Looking like you should be a sin. You live in a trash bin. Oh, I said you live in a trash can. You a boy, I'm a man. This should be a Greg Ben. Hey guys, so this is arguably one of my favorite parts in the diss track. I say, looking like you should be a sin. Because we know what like a sin is, like a minor crime, something. Looking like you should be a sin. So, like his outer appearance, I'm judging him on. And then I said, you live in a trash bin, because, you know, kids joke around and say, look, I found your house, and you look over and it's a trash can. But it's goofy. So I said, you live in a trash bin. And trash bin and trash can, same thing. But I needed to transition to can so I can include man and ban in the following verses and lines. So I said, you live in a trash bin. And then I said it again. Oh, I said, you live in a trash can. You a boy, I'm a man. Like saying he's inferior to me and I'm superior because he's a boy and I'm a man. And then this last pose, I like it because it goes right into the beat drop. And I said, there should be a Greg Ben. Meaning like Greg should be banned. Your hair looks like a mop. Flip flop. It is a bop. And Joel TV on top. The reason why that last part was one of my favorite parts is because it transitions into this part with the beat drop and me climbing up the stairs in slow motion. I just love this part of the diss track. And this is the part that I've talked about a lot. I say your hair looks like a mop because when his hair's messy, when my hair's messy, when a lot of people's hair's messy, it looks like a mop. So I said your hair looks like a mop, and then flip flop because that rhymes and it's catchy. Flip flop. And then I said is a bop, meaning like my track, the diss track's a bop. And then I said Joel TV on top. which is true. Oh, this is rad. You looking kinda mad. Go find your dad, he made a mistake. You're such a fake, I'm about to bake you a cake full of L's, cause that's all you take. This is rad, and rad means like, rad is like one of the highest films of awesomeness you can say in a world. You're looking kind of mad, because by now in the song, he's obviously gonna be mad. Because, I mean, I've been spitting flames. And speaking of spitting flames, this part and those other parts of me, that's why I did this. I filmed part of this of me rapping a diss track behind my campfire, and I edited it and added special effects, which makes it look really nice. Because when I say like I'm spitting fire, spitting flames, I technically aim go find your dad, because it rhymes. And then I transition into talking about his dad and him. I said he made a mistake, like him being boom. You're such a fake, which means like you're a traitor. I'm about to bake you a cake full of L's, because that's all you take, which makes sense because L stands for losses, and he was taking a lot of losses in this diss track. You look like my thumb on my hand. Off of my land, this is a demand. You look like my thumb on my hand, because sometimes like people take this as like a hate comment, like you're making fun of them when they say they look like a thumb or something. Get off my land, like get out of here. And I say this is a demand, like I'm putting force on him, commanding him to do something. You wanna go to room? I'll drop you on the floor. Hey, it's 9-0. Time for you to score. After this you will be sick. When I said you wanna go to room, like I'm actually giving him some sort of recognition, because a war, like, is a long fought battle. Like it's a long battle. I could have just said battle, because a battle is just a short little minor fight. But I said war. Like I'm giving him some sort of recognition, admitting that if we fought, he'd put up the fight. So I said, you want to go to war? I'll drop you on the floor. Like you punch somebody, they'll fall to the floor. If you give him a hard hit, I'll drop you on the floor. It's 9-0, which I didn't understand why I put 9-0. I mean, I could have put 5-0, 20-0, but 9-0 just sounded cool. And I said, time for you to score, meaning like I'm beating him 9-0, and I guess we could say we was going to 10 or something, or 11, I don't know. And so it was time for him to score and get something on me if we was actually fighting. And I said, after this you will be sure, because after I beat him up or whatever, mentally with a diss track or physically. Yes, I can ball. When I cross you up your phone, don't pass me in the hall. Don't ever try to call, man. You should freaking don't subscribe. It's the law. Greg used to say like I sucked at basketball, but I just beat him here recently. So I mean, I think he gives me respect, and I respect his game too, because he can shoot threes too, and I can too. So he's beaten me, and I've beaten him at basketball. So I said, yes, I can ball. When I crush you up, you'll fall. Like, that sound good, fall and ball. Plus, like, when you crush someone up, they're gonna break their ankles, or they'll fall. That's a terminology. And then I said, don't pass me in the hall. Like, at school, like, don't pass me in the hall. Don't ever try to call. Like, don't try and text or call me. Man, you should freaking doll. Like, again, like dull and lame. I've told him in the video earlier he was lame, and now I said he's dull, meaning about the same thing. I plug my YouTube channel and say subscribe. It's the law, because law rhymes with dull, and the other words I've been saying. It's lit, you need to quit. You little dimwit, take this hit, now you need to sit. And again, in this next verse, I refer to physically fighting him. I say, it's lit, meaning like it's lit, and you need to quit. Just give up, quit. You little dimwit, which dimwit isn't that big of an insult. It's more for babies to say. Now I say, take this hit. Now you need to sit. Again, I'm referring, as I said earlier in the video, you need to have a seat. And I said, now you need to sit. It's like I'm accomplishing what I want to do with this diss track.